Hi everyone, I'm back at it again. I wanted to talk about karmics and we're going to break it down because I have had a lot of conversations with people with different situations. So, okay, here it goes. We have karmics that come into your life and they help you go into it like a soul connection or a contract that the divine put purposely in your life so it's to help you change for the better. So it's like you're learning lessons with each other. You have something that other person has, but it's only for a lesson. It's not for a sort of say soulmate. And so I'm going to break those down too. Soulmate, twin flame, because some people get it confused. Before we're going to talk about karmics. So karmics partners can be lovers, could be family, can be friends. Like I said in the beginning, they are here to put a lesson in your life so you can grow to be a better person. So if you ever look up the definition, when you're in a karmic relationship, there are certain signs that you see. Like you could be in a lot of drama with this person. You can always notice red flags with this person. You can see that they're codependent on your energy financially or just can't even live without you. They don't communicate well. It's always aggressiveness. It's always you hurt me. It's always feel like they are being like you know what you did wrong, but instead of you admitting that you did wrong to change, they confront the opposite person in their life as they're the person that needs to change. When reality is both you guys. But if that one person is trying to fight their personal change, that's when the conflict starts to happen. They also are drawn fast towards each other. So if you have this person in your life and you feel like you always have to go back to that person and that person only shows you negativity in your life, like finances, or they always want money from you, or they always want something from you, it's not a real like soulmate twin flame relationship. It's a karmic relationship. You also feel so exhausted and tired around each other or around that person. It feels like you guys are taking the energy around each other because 9 times out of 10, and I'm going to do another video to go in deeper, some karmics have demon attachments to them. And it's because they have not did the shadow work in their life. And the karmic is input into your life so it can trigger you to go into your awakening and do your shadow work so you can come out to be the divine person that you are. They also are addicted to each other. This person cannot live without you. You cannot live without that person. But you guys cannot communicate positively. It's always a negative communication. They also are passionate. You have like turbulent passion for each other. So y'all, only thing you guys got a connection is sex. Sexual connection. But when you take the sex away and you guys are not connected without the sex, that's not the person that you think is a soulmate. That's the karmic. If it's just sex and that's it, and you guys ain't got the loyalty, the trust, the communication, the bond without sex, see, a soulmate twin flame has both bonds. It's not negative, it's positive. A lot of people are scared of being around it, like I said, so they are drawn to go towards a karmic person. So what else is that you will feel a strong, intense connection with that other person. But the relationship is full of highs and lows. So you're always arguing, you're always fighting, it's always destructive. It's never positive. So once you know the meanings of it, you need to know like what type of karmic situations can you go through, like I explained in the beginning. If you always have this attachment to feel guilty, that was a situation that's involved with this person. You also can have like karmic relationships, like I explained, and passion. But it's a cycle, okay? Like I have said in the beginning. Don't be like, oh, that karmic person, oh my gosh. Or I was karmic, oh my gosh. This is the time that the divine is showing you that this person is in your life to teach you that lesson, to break away, to break free. Once you break free and break away, then you start to understand your self-worth, your self-love. You will not take anything less that was in your high standards. You would understand the divine, the most high, God, whoever you call. You can even call on Allah, whoever you call. And your ancestors that guide you. There are passed over loved ones who guide you through this realm with the divine. And all the angels and guides do too. So you end this journey as a lesson. The karmic comes in. You feel like it's real love. But then stuff starts to go down in the relationship. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be lovers. So this is what I'm saying. I had to do this for karmics. Because just because you're a karmic might not be a karmic lover. It could be a karmic family member. Because karmic family members tend to be codependent too. Karmic friends that cannot live without one another. They can be karmic too. It's like the crab in the bucket too. One person is trying to pull you down as you trying to be higher to ascend to your greatness. And the other person don't want you to ascend. So they're going to come in your life and cause all type of drama and chaos so you would not extend to your next journey. But let me tell you now, and I'm going to say this right now. This cycle that we're in right now is a detriment cycle, okay? Because we're in the age of Aquarius. A lot of things are coming to light. A lot of people are getting awakened, okay? We might not get another chance to get this cycle. So this time around, we have to do right. I'm not forcing people to do what they want to do. But if you tired of all these bad things happening to your life, why my car is gone? Why my house, I'm finna move and I'm getting kicked out? Why my money is not building up to where I need to be? Why my family is always arguing and destructive? Why my kids are not where they're supposed to be? We all look at that. If it happening back to back, karma is just continuing to happen to you. The divine is trying to show you something that you're not doing right. And we all is a lesson. We all are learning in life. So not one of us are just, oh, we all fine. We all go through lessons in karma. And that divine will send that person back to your life to see if you learned your lesson the first time go around. So if you say, okay, let's go back into it, you have not learned that lesson. And you're going to keep going in that cycle. But if you choose to move forward, I don't want this. I want to be better. I know I deserve better. I'm ready for my ascension. I'm ready to awaken. We all have a path on this planet. We all have a journey on this planet. Not one soul is better than other. We all have goals and journeys that the divine put us here to achieve. And we have to achieve it. I mean, you don't have to. Because I'm seeing people not even choosing to be the right person that they know they are. Some of us are already been in these cycles and are ancient. Our bloodline are ancient. Our DNA is ancient. So they're trying to teach us to be in that energy of a divine masculine, of a divine feminine. Just because you have a child don't make you an empress. It makes you an empress by default. And an emperor by default. What makes you an empress and an emperor is that you're rising and you understand your self-worth. You understand your self-love. You understand that as long as you got the divine by your side, the divine will bring in that special person. Because soulmates are already written in the books. Now that's another video I'm going to show you. Because I just want to come in here to break down the difference between the karmic and the soulmate. Because obviously we need to know. Because even your soulmates are friends and lovers that come in your life. That help positivity to bring out the good in you. A coworker at work could be your soulmate. But let me tell you, karmics and soulmates, you could be born. And it's kind of confusing, so I'm going to break down cycles down too. Because you could be with a karmic right now, And that karmic was probably your father, mother, lover in a past life. Now, I don't want to go into past lives yet because we're not ready for that. So let's break down the different karmic soulmate the differences. So karmics, like I said, is here to teach you a lesson. And to be honest, if you do not learn that lesson, you will go through karma and karma and karma and more karma to get you to wake up to learn that lesson. Now, I'm not going to break down on karmic children. That's another thing. Because a divine person and a karmic can have a karmic child. That means the child is just going to be a little bit more difficult to raise. And you got to show that child more love than normal. Okay? That's all. I'm not saying that the child is dysfunctional. I'm just saying the child is going to go through a lot of bumps in the road of the development. Now we can go into bloodline genetics, and that's another video which I gotta break down. Now this is why it's so detrimental to know who you're gonna have a child with. It's so detrimental to know who you're gonna marry. It's so detrimental to know who is gonna be in your life as a solid friend, okay? As a family member. Because just because we're born into family members, we think that we're supposed to stay around family members. But if this family member is so toxic, and this family member is showing me toxic ways, and that life, like you pay attention to that family member's life, and their life is not all put together. Why would you want to follow? It's like the blind following the blind. You're supposed to stand up and show that family member, hey, I'm going to go this way. Once that family member see you shining in your light, going a whole totally different way, and your abundance coming. Happiness is coming. You just always waking up. Things going your way. And you don't have to be always rich. I'm not talking about rich, okay? We're talking about you're happy, just abundant. And I did a video about abundance. It's not when you're rich. It's that you can wake up. Your family is happy, okay? Your home is just full of energy of happiness, okay? And love. You're pushing love. Love, not negativity, not arguments back and forth, not destruction, hitting each other and destroying property. That's karmic. And you have to learn your lesson, go to shadow work, which I'm going to do a video about shadow work and inner work, to grow up, to learn your lesson, and be the divine person that you are. Because you just don't wake up being divine. That person went through a whole journey in their personal life. They went through they did the inner work. They did the work. And now they know what their purpose is on this planet. And now they're going forward with that. Okay? And everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a meaning. Everybody has something to do on this planet. You are not a waste soul. Your soul is hidden and you have something to do. And karmics try to stop you from going to that next journey on what you need to be, on what you need to do. Like I said, think about it, the crab and the barrel. I always think about that. It's always that one crab who don't want to see you to become who you're supposed to be, because they want you to be just as karmic as them. Their life is in shambles. They want your life to be in shambles. And I'm going to be honest. These situations that have been going on around us, like Takeoff, his own friend, since he was toddler, was there when he got shot in the head. And that Shaquilla situation, I'm sorry if I'm not saying her name right, she went out of town with some women and men who she thought was her friends, but left her body out there to rot. So you think they're your friends, they think it's your family. People who snake you, don't be the ones far away. The snake is within the grass where you're walking at. So that's why I wanted to do this video so bad. This person told me, and I'm not going to express it. My lover breaks everything in my life, so she loves me. No, that girl breaks everything because she's karmic. She don't know she haven't did her inner work. Because a real divine feminine doesn't break and destroy anything. A real divine masculine does not destroy and create chaos. He walks off and builds his own castle with quiet and calmness. She walks off and he walks off, and they both sit on their throne and they worry about their own environment and their own energy. And if you want to be in chaos, they walk off from that. To really get a person, it's not damaging stuff. Your silence will kill a person before saying anything to that person. Trust me, I know. Because a person doesn't know your next move when you're silent. So you guys need to think about that. No, that's not love. He hitting her upside the head, that's not love. That's control. That's narcissism. From a woman doing it to a man, or a man doing it to a woman. It's not love. It's codependency. Because if you can't live without that person, like physically live, physically work, like we all supposed to have self-love, and we all have a partner we're supposed to be destined to do a job on this planet with. But if that person ain't trying to do no growth, there's no point to be with this person. They're going to only pull you down. If they're in a low vibration energy, you're going to be in a low vibration energy. You attract only what you are and what your energy attract. So that means you have to get in a higher vibration to get out of this. And we all go through cycles. As I explained, when you go through karma, in a video I explained, you go through cycles. It's lessons. And you repeat the lesson over and over. How long the divine wants you to repeat that lesson until it gets through your head. Until the divine be like, okay, they learned their lesson. They did the shadow work. They did the inner work. Now they are divine. Okay? And I'm not saying not all karmics can never get there. But if you stay in that low vibration energy, you will stay a karmic. There's no way you can jump from a karmic to a divine by overnight. There's no way. Now, if you work onto it, do your cycles, go into that lesson, achieve that lesson, rise your soul up, know your purpose in life, know why you're here. You're going to run into that soulmate who knows where they are. They know. They went through the same, trust me, your soulmate went through the same journey. They was karmics and they rose their vibration up to be divine. Now, some of us are just divine. They just, because in cycles, past lives, they're ancient. They had already went through this cycle after cycle. But you can fall too. It all depends on choices, your pathway. Things that you choose in life chooses the decisions. Your decision chooses who you are. We have to learn that so we can start being more careful about our actions on what we do on this planet. Because you think your bad actions, you're not going to get caught. If the police didn't see you, if a person physically didn't see you, the divine sees you. So don't think that everything that goes into the dark don't come out to the light. Okay? That's why sometimes you have to just put everything out there. And everybody who know me know I put everything out there before. And I don't care how people feel about my past. That's my past. This is the future now. As long as you won't stay into that low vibration energy all your life, and you made it to that next level, you know what you're supposed to do on this planet, you have made it. And you can keep on moving forward to teach others about your journey that you went through. You know what I'm saying? Not no one person is bad. Okay? It's just that you have to learn lessons. Now, if you stay in that low vibration energy, playing with black magic, putting bad intentions in people's life, that's all you're going to get is karma. You want to be a divine being? Then you need to go and do your shadow work. Do your inner work. Stop being scared. It starts with childhood with some of us. Some situations we did not want to go back and remember. But we have to. Like, we have to go back and remember the bad things so we can go through the pain. So we can go through the suffering and understand, okay, I have to rise better than this situation. Okay? I'm going to forgive this person. Okay? And I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to show no revenge. If you show revenge and hate to the person that showed you hate and revenge and treated you or cheated on you and lied to you, then you get nothing but karma. Okay? And that person too. But if you forgive that person, you move forward, okay? This is the situation that you was given and you move forward. It doesn't break you. It doesn't make you, no. If it breaks you, that person was codependent on you. But like I said earlier, a real divine person does not sit and wait. And they do not, I'm going to stay in this low vibration. No, my worth is better than this. I'm worth more better than this. And you move forward. And guess what? 9 out of 10, the other person will get a good hint because they watching you move forward. Like this person, everything in their life is shining because they move forward. And I'm in this low vibration, just continuing to be in cycles that never gets me nowhere. And then jealousy. I'm going to do a video on that. Just because another person has risen to the awakening, you're jealous. You cannot be like that. We are all in this together. That person is showing you to be just like them and get through your problems and lessons. So you can be as on the same spiritual level as them. We're not talking about finances here. We're talking about spiritual level. Because a person down here could be what? An emperor because of his money. Or a king of pentacles because of his money. But in the spiritual level, that person is a high priestess. That person is a hierophant. Higher than all. Because they know all. Okay? They got the keys to the streets. Like people say. They got the keys to the streets, to the divine. And the knowledge that you need. And them are the people like Kyrie Irving. Everybody mad at him. Kanye West. Everybody mad at him. Why? Truth is being spoken. Even Trump. Truth is being spoken. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's, I know like with Trump, people say that. But his truth is being spoken. His last name is called Trumpet here. He's your trumpet. Just look at how it is right now in our world. Okay? Now everybody is the bad guy. Because what? They speak truth. So they want to keep you in that karmic cycle. Keep you low vibration. Want to kill each other. Want to steal each other. Lie on each other. Keep that person so, oh, let me take the finances away. Oh, I need this person. I can't even live without this person. I need this person finances. So I'm going to do everything I can to stop this person from even growing. Them the people that be in karma. They be in cycles and cycles for the rest of their life. And I'm going to tell you now, this lifetime, I don't think we're going to go and get another cycle. I think this is it. So that's why we need to make it our best interest to know what we're supposed to do on this planet. Because there's other people out there lost that needs our help. That right now is going through so much stuff and they don't know how to get out of it. Some people just don't listen. But see, that's the ones who's going to have to go through a lot of bad cycles to listen. Something has to get taken away so that person can listen. It's not the other person you treated wrong that's doing it. It's a divine teaching you what you made, what decision you made, what choice you made was the wrong choice, was the wrong decision. And now you have to go through that cycle and figure it out to get you back higher to the divine level. Once you do it, then you understand, oh, I would never go back to nothing like that because I learned my lesson. And I'm not a karmic no more. I'm a divine being. So now I know my purpose in life and I'm going to share it with everybody else so they can be better. Why hold knowledge if you can't share it so we all can be on the same level? Because it will come. Spiritual war is already happening. We got to be ready for this. And we want all our people to be ready. Okay? We want everybody to be ready. I'm not talking about color our people. We want all to be ready. And if you chose your choice, this is the time. Pick your side. Pick your side. This is the time you got to pick your side. And when you pick your side, you stay on that side. Because you have to be confident and know, I believe in this. I believe in this. Okay? So we'll know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that person is so-and-so. Okay, he do this, she do that. All right, stay over there. Pick your side. They didn't want to listen. And you can't force people to listen. They have to learn on their own. That's why I said the divine will show that person in cycles. It's not you doing it. Because some people like, oh, it's the divine showing you what you made was wrong. Because everything do come back from the past. And people think that too. So like I said with karmics, they're just sitting here to teach you lessons. You learn the lesson, you move on. The divine is very happy when you learn that lesson and move on. Grants you everything you want. And like I said, not material wise. I'm talking about just real true happiness. Real true abundance. You know your worth. That's all. Now soulmates, when your soulmate come in, that's a person who was on the same journey as you. And you guys came together because both you guys know your purpose on this planet. And both you guys supposed to take that purpose and show others. And that's a divine union, which cannot be broken. Which a lot of karmics think they can go in between and break it. You cannot break a soulmate union. It might slow the other person down. Or another thing, if you slow that soulmate down too and lower that soulmate to become a karmic, and you think, okay, I took that soulmate from that other soulmate. No. Another soulmate comes in to replace that soulmate who's supposed to be in that position. Because that person did not do the job and the lessons to get to the level where that divine union is supposed to have been written, then they void that contract with the soulmate. And another contract comes into place. And that's how it goes. And that soulmate that got demoted to a page or a knight or a lower vibration, it just got demoted to a karmic. Now they stay with only karmic energies. And then they have to work back up to where they was, to a divine. And then 9 times out of 10, that other soulmate has already found another soulmate. And then it's too late. Family, friends, anything. And family, you might get cut off by your own family. Okay? But you might run into other people who like the same thing as you. Who is in the same knowledge and stuff as you. And guess what? That person becomes your family. You can have a family tribe, spiritual family tribe. Don't have to be physical. But you know that family is loyal to you no matter what. They want to see you doing positive things, not negative. Friends too. So I'm glad I did this video. I really wanted to do one about karmics. I'm going to do soulmates too. I'm also going to do like shadow work, inner work. Like what's shadow work? What's inner work? Them lessons, right? Like I said, you go deep into bad situations that happened to you as a childhood. Because a lot of stuff as we was a child affected who we are today. We don't want to go through it. Like being abused. Like being abandoned. That takes a toll on people in their future. And that makes, sometimes, it inherits on what the decision that they choose because of that. Because of abandonment issues. Because of it's so many issues, abuse. Like you can't forgive. And I know a lot of people, it's hard to forgive, okay? And I had to learn how to forgive people. But when you forgive people, you don't have to be physically with them. You can just forgive them. And move on. And give them love. And tell the divine, hey, I pray for this person. And move on. No revenge. No hate. So, thank you guys for listening. I'll be here with another video. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed Sunday. Have a blessed week that's to come. Bye.